News coming up. Hasegawa are releasing a new bike. MIniArt released new models. What was the story behind Airfix and the KItKat? Airfix announced more information about the Vulcan. And we talk about the Airfix kit that's worth £1,700. All this and more coming up on Scale Model News. Hi guys, Moz here from Moz6510 Models. We are a channel dedicated in helping you to become a better scale modeler. Newsweek, what I tend to do is go around the internet and go looking for news and reviews or releases to share with you, keep you in the loop of what's happening in the world of scale model building. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe and click that bell so you'll be notified of any future videos that we put on YouTube. So on their website today, Hasegawa have released some test shots of a new model they're developing. It's the Suzuki RG400, the early version it says. And they've just released a few of the shots of the development of the mould. As you can see there, there's the front bit where the headlight goes. Some of it does look nice detail. Just scrolling down through. At the moment, they're saying that the moulding is white. But just looking through, there's some bits there for the exhaust and a bit of frame. They are looking pretty nice, I must say. As someone who enjoys riding a bike, not necessarily making them, I can see this being a bit of an instant hit. Three spoke wheels, obviously looking for alloy, chain. So yeah, they've released these shots just to kind of whet the appetite, I suppose, for those who want to build a Suzuki. The disc brakes there look really nice. Some nice detail there, some nice parts there I can see, and just looking there just shows you the last bit, which is the clear parts. It is looking good. It's going to look like a really nice kit. Mirrors, which are going to be plated parts. So yeah, that's basically going to be the new model of the Suzuki RG400 early type. Do you remember on YouTube seeing model makers creating a model kit, a Spitfire, and basically halfway through they pull out a KitKat and start eating it? Well, on this video, which you're seeing now on the campaignlive.co.uk, is the actual backstory of the whole idea behind putting a KitKat in a kit. They created a poster of a sprue and they put a KitKat in it, and then they decided to do it with Airfix, and so they produced their own 3D plastic sprue with a KitKat on it, put it in a kit, gave it to a good half a dozen to a dozen YouTubers to build the kit, and halfway through pull out the KitKat and make the kit. And in a minute you'll see the YouTubers that took on the challenge. So this was a little article, and I'll link it in the description down below, and you can watch the video, and it's fascinating that they used this kit and the idea of putting a KitKat in the middle as a way of advertising the KitKat brand. Fantastic idea. Go and watch it. I know this was reported back in December, but I just wanted to put it out there again in case you've missed it. I actually read it on a different website, but Airfix have put it up on their website that they've actually won some awards. The Quick Build Spitfire and the Volkswagen Campervan won awards. The Dad's Choice Awards of 2019, they were commended for their quick builds, and they also received for their Red Arrows, the highly commended as well for their starter sets. For the Bolton Paul Defiant Mark 1, they were recommended as a good toy guide, which is really good. They also won gold in the Dad's Net toy category for their RAF Red Arrow's Hawk Quick Build, and the Bugatti Veyron. Interesting that that's Dad's net, because as a dad, you would probably go for them 2 kits to build with your children. But I just want to put it out there. Congratulations to Airfix or the Hornby for their winning of these awards, and for getting the recognition they so muchly deserve. MIniArt announced this week that the Cialva C.30 is being reboxed with new parts with the winter ski. It's a cracking little kit, this. I'm looking forward to actually building the other version that they do, if I just scroll down, which is this one here, the Avro 671 Rotor Mark 1 RAF. I've not had real chance to buy it yet. I know it's available, so I might just nip that in the post now. But it does look like a really nice kit. Different decals you can have. The engine has photo etched parts in it with the Armstrong Siddeley, is it GNet Major 1A engine? It does look the business. Nice cockpit with photo etched parts in it. I'm really looking forward to getting hold of this one and building it. But yeah, they've announced today that they're going to do one with skis at the bottom. Also, they put on their website some nice pictures of the British military lorry B type. Some lovely art there. Lovely builds. So very much worth having a look on their website. They do some really cracking kit. If we go back into their news feed and just check out what they're doing, railroad wheels are new. The T55, it says new build-up photos. They've got pigeons, new kit in progress. Road signs for World War II North Africa. British AVF crew, there's a new kit in progress for that one. And I think we're pretty much there. Yeah, that's the new kit in progress. I believe it's been released before, if I'm right. Has it been released, this kit? But yeah, it is looking rather nice. There's the box art for it. Very, very nice. Well, yeah. Very, very nice indeed. Really nice pictures on the website as well, on the breakdowns of these kits. Leaf suspension, transmission. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice kit to build. So if you're interested in some World War I vehicles, look over MIniArt onto the website. I'll link to the website down below. And there's the photo etch and the decal sheet as well. More news coming out of Airfix on January the 12th. They mentioned their differences between old and new Vulcan. So they're going to have a detailed bomb bay with payload. This one's going to have a detailed cockpit, inscribed panel lines, optional open air brakes, posable flaperons, detailed undercarriage bays, internal strengthening structure, and a 2-piece top wing. So they've just announced that on Twitter on the 12th. I'm looking forward to that kit. I have pre-ordered it because I want to build it, and hopefully it won't leave us disappointed. Just quickly moving back up through Twitter very, very quickly. Some vintage ones have come out, or they're re-releasing. It's going to be the Buffalo and Willys MB Jeep, and they're going to be releasing the Scammo Tank Transporter. On their website, it's there. It's $8.99. The item code is A02301V, and $8.99 as it said. Now available on their website. And there you go. On their website also is the Buffalo's Willys MB Jeep. $8.99. Item code is A02302V. All now available on airfix.com. And finally, the big story for me was the news of an Airfix kit had sold for £1,700, and it was reported in the Antiques Trade Gazette. It is behind a paywall. I linked to this from Twitter, and they are saying that in Tunbridge Wells there's an auction house, C&T Auctions, and on December the 11th they had an unexpected bid for 3 packs of Airfix models. The estimate at the time was between £50 and £70, but they've realised that the kit that really pulled in the money was this D-Day set, this D-Day set in original bubble pack. Now, believe it or not, it went for the same price as the number of the set, which was 1/700. Quite ironic, really. It's a 1/72 Scale Attack 4 series, and it was made by Airfix in 1969. So me being me, I went onto Scale Mates. I couldn't find it on there, but I did find it on Vintage Airfix. It's a very, very rare kit, issued, it says here, 1967. And if we can get to looking at it, there's a very, very blotchy picture, but you can see there's 2 tanks there. You've got figures. The image shows an LCVP, is it? Oh, sorry, it was LVCP. So yeah, it's a very, very old kit. You got figures with it, and you've got bunkers there. But apparently this kit is rare as rocking horse poop. Apparently, if I try and get a better picture of it, if I can. But it's been banged around on a lot of paywalls in regards to the Antiques Gazette. Antique Trader Gazette, so all kudos to them for hitching this one up. But just quickly going back, it was available for around £10 to £15. Apparently they were among the rarest known to the collecting hobby. Accompanying this kit was the Roman fort and the Lee and Grant tank in original bag from 1967. So you've got 3 kits there. They're commonly available for around £10 to £15, that Lee and Grant tank kit, and the Roman fort you can buy them on eBay, apparently priced around about £50. But yeah, this kit, this whole 3 bundle went for £1,700. So if we take off the £50 and the £15 for that, basically there's a £1,635 kit there that's went in auction. So if you've got one of them in your stash, it's worth definitely keeping in your stash, or even selling it. So there you go, a very rare Airfix model set, 1700 was, and 2 other kits sold for £1,700. And that's it. That's the news for the week. Thanks very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like down below. If you have any comments, please put them down below also. I try to respond to everyone's thoughts. And if you haven't and would like to help the channel, please click subscribe and the bell. And with that, you'll be notified of all our future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.